Cancer, welcome. I hope you are well. I'm not even supposed to be doing your read today, right now, but something just keeps pulling me to Cancer. So let's get into it. Thank you guys for the likes, comments, subscribes. Any newcomers are very welcome here. Thank y'all for the support lately. Your first sign to pop up is Aries. It's probably this Aries supermoon that we have coming in. My Cancers, I'm sure, you may be dealing with some anxiety. Right whenever I started to shuffle and tap into Cancer energy, the right side of my chest was hurting a little bit. Okay, so somebody could be dealing with some anxiety. Somebody could be dealing with some excitement as well. Somebody could need to get on top of their health. Okay, however, all your first messages, what was the first thing that I saw? Solution. The second thing I saw was winning, and then your very first phrase is happy here. And like, seriously, does it get any better? Something that you have done in the past, or the way that you've been, is like wrapping back. Maybe something that you went through in the past is like wrapping back around to I'm seeing like fireworks. Something could be important about spirit animals. Pay attention to the animals that you're seeing right now. Justice, low IQ, money. Wow, something could have happened maybe in the workplace. It could have been unfair to you. Somebody could be seeking legal advice in regards to a situation that has to do with money, but some kind of injustice is wrapping back around to be evened out for you. So we have, we're officially in Aries season. We just went into Aries season. We're still on the cusp, so you might be dealing with a little bit of like Pisces kind of fog. Your intuition is probably like skyrocketing right now. I was asked for help from a Cancer this morning, but I couldn't give them the help that they were seeking. So I just am pulled to do it this way. Something like in your soul, your spirit, your spiritual way of being. That was another thing I saw, was spirit. Anyway, that could be like ignited, or some kind of spark could fly for you right now. Then we also have the solar eclipse. The 29th of this month is going to be pretty extreme for you. Not only do we have the full super moon in Aries happening for you, but we also have the partial solar eclipse happening. We have Venus and Mercury retrograde, and they're heading into Aries right now. Then we have Neptune, which is Pisces, going into Aries, and this is happening for the first time since 1875. Okay, so very auspicious time right now, regardless. But something's coming in that's going to be extremely good for you. I don't ever get this. I swear, it almost kind of makes me a bit envious, dare I say, because Cancers seem to have the most positivity out of all the signs when I do y'all's reads. But things like this, winning, justice, solution, happy, and love, to be your very first energies, like, nobody gets that much, like, okay, so you might need to like pay homage, or like count your blessings, like really be grateful right now. I feel like you guys are extremely fortunate, lucky, and some of you may not even realize it. What does Cancer need to hear right now? God, help me get clear, precise messages, block interferences and negativity. Your first message is Psalm 68:19. Blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits. Lord, each day is a brand new gift, unspoiled and unblotted. Help me to be more inwardly open to what you have for me today. So, blessings and gifts, Cancer. Who's Cancer dealing with? Who's coming in for Cancer? What's affecting Cancer the most? 444 on the clock. Some of you guys are going to be seeing, okay, we have Aries again. So this moon and Mercury right behind that affecting you. Some of y'all's intuition is going to be like on point this spring. Somebody could be hearing from like a passed on loved one right now. There's that water energy. Cancer. Some of you guys get a lot of messages in your dreams. Whoa, double Gemini energy here. Mars, Aries, a lot of Aries energy, which doesn't surprise me. We're in Aries season and your moon. Neptune, Pisces. Venus, the moon, and Virgo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius, and Leo as well. Something can be symbolic or important about you and a Virgo or you and a Leo. Okay, so keep that in mind. Something could be coming in. It's like some kind of communication. I don't know if this is like intuitive communication. You could just like decide to randomly reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, and it's like a really spiritual, beautiful conversation, or something like that could be happening. With all this water and Aries energy, action and intuitive conversation. Something could happen with your technology. Make sure that you're double checking your work. And then inspiration. Dreams, or dream messages, a lot. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? There you are. Cancer. Nurturing, sensitive, and caring. I'm telling you, I'm so glad that I tapped into my like feeling. I'm supposed to be doing Taurus right now, but something just told me like do Cancer. Cardinal, initiation, spark, and vision. Retrograde. Wow, I haven't even seen that, but literally Venus and Mercury are in retrograde right now. Reversal, distance, declaration. You have Chiron, core wounds, vulnerability, potential through pain. I'm telling you, something that wasn't fair or wasn't right that happened to you in the past. It's coming in. Equinox, commitment, integration, and shifts. Spring equinox happening right now. Something can be important about the summer equinox. We have mutable, versatility, flexibility, and adaptability. Whoa. Look at all this blue. Intuition, much. Then you have air, expansive, intellectual, and inquisitive. What do they not see coming? North Node, your destiny, your purpose, and activation. 2 cards here of activation. Two cards here of vulnerability. You and your sister signs, Pisces and Scorpio, may do well to spend time around each other. You're probably going through a lot of the same stuff, feeling a lot of the same emotions. You could be some kind of help to another person. That person could be some kind of help to you. Some of you guys are going to be making some kind of decision to like make a big commitment to something. You're going to have to adapt to it. Something about you could be changing. Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. So some of y'all's intuition are like on fire right now, or on water, I should say. It's coming in for Cancer. What in the world? I'm telling you, Scorpio got this energy from another deck. The unseen, too much is hidden from you. So something that you don't know, something maybe somewhere that you've never been. Maybe a person that you don't know. You might already be feeling that you're going to be moving into a new, unknown territory. Let's see overall energy for Cancer. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely like seeing shit that other people can't see, feeling stuff that other people can't feel, like Cancer. Some of you guys could be getting some kind, exactly, like messages in dreams that like, some of you guys, especially my Cancers, you might be under, you know what I mean, like you're not giving yourself enough credit. You're also not giving the universe enough credit. Some of you guys are seeing repetitive numbers, repetitive animals, repetitive dreams, and you're like, it's just at random. It's just random, but it's not. Powerful creative energy, potential initiation. What's up with all this initiation energy for y'all? Vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teachings. So probably, yeah, this Aries supermoon is like the littlest thing that you decide to put a little bit of effort toward. It's going to blow up whatever you choose to give life to. You know what I mean? These things are working in your favor right now. It's coming in with divination. Some of you guys don't give yourself enough credit. Cancer. Okay. We have reaping what's been sown, and it could have something to do with something that maybe you were manipulated in the past, or energy that's been manipulated. Now you get to see like some kind of bright side from it. Vulnerability, Chiron. We have misery loves company. Somebody could have done something toward you because they're a miserable soul themselves. Yeah, dude. Reaping what's been sown in karma. Wow. What's coming in for Cancer with the unseen? Somebody might also think that they can like hide something from you, not realizing that you can see it, you can feel it, and then even if you don't see it, you go to sleep and you dream about it. You dream, like, you see it, you see the truth. The unseen for Cancer. Something could have to do with Taurus energy. Ooh, caught a case of black magic and death. Damn. Some of you may have Taurus ancestors. Just one. Whoa, dude. Okay, so I don't know, like, somebody's mom could have passed away. They're like heavy around you. This is the second time that new love is coming out. So this is like some kind of spark. This is also going to be giving you some kind of like chance to invest in something. You might be pulling away from something that may feel like shady right now and heading towards something that you really feel like you can pour into it, you can nurture it. Reaping what's been sown for Cancer. Whoa! The Judge, like synchronicities like this. The Judge, like there's a fair ruling happening for you. I don't know what. It's going to be different for each of you. We have the One. Yeah, you're going to be able to like see something clearly. We have the One with Misery Loves Company. And then Mother Figure. We have the Ocean. A lot of Cancer. Cancerian energy. Okay, so something is big. It's also like deep. It could be a bit intimidating. And then with Fertility and New Love, you have the Venom. So give me 2 seconds and I'll look these cards up. Okay, so starting out with the Judge. The Judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and others. Ironically, the Judge's energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the Judge out of balance, building walls separating from other. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the Judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forgiving again and again. Love is the deciding factor. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we're in. Get your Judge in order. The world needs it. It represents discernment, advocacy, right action, and compassion. Yeah, some of you are like speaking up on others' behalf. When it's dark, it can represent critical, punishing, unforgiving, and wall building. Okay? With the One, our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that are left to savor for a lifetime. The One is both energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy, yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is, the precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. It represents serving, love, accepts, and resonates. When it's dark, it represents ignoring, omitting, and excluding. With the Ocean, that can represent like depth. It can represent something unknown, something big going into a place unknown. When it's dark, it can also represent depression. It can feel like overwhelming energy. The Ocean can talk about like the brashness of life and that you cannot control its waves. And then with the Venom being your outcome, this is the energy you're moving into. Much to our dismay, the Venom is always lurking in the shadows in one form or another. Its toxic presence may be found in our relationships, thoughts, speech, and environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes so naturally that it's built into our every exhale. We breathe out carbon dioxide and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily, however, and it can come in potent forms and qualities that are deeply damaging to us and to the world. When the venom card appears, there's a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Perhaps your words have a bit of sting of poison about them. Perhaps a relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step to changing. The remedy will reveal itself in time. With it, forgiveness. It represents self-realization through suffering, unwillingness to find a solution or forgive. But what did I say? In your pre-shuffle, your very first phrase was solution. That was the first word I saw for you guys. So some of you guys may be finding some kind of solution to a situation that has possibly become toxic. Coming in with the Judge for Cancer. Some of y'all are making some kind of critical decision, intuition and excitement. Boom, just like that. Intuition, like crazy on point. You're going to have to use it to make some kind of move or decision. You have achievement. And protection. Yeah, some of you guys may feel like called to stand up for somebody else. 2 cards of adaptability. So I don't know where you're going or what you're moving into, but you'll get along just fine there. There's drama. And then power. So I'm getting like big feminine energy that could be over you. It could have something to do with work, or it could be like somebody in your family. It's giving me feminine energy with mother here, power, drama, the ocean. Overall energy for Cancer, fertility. We have independence, new love. We have isolation, independence and isolation, damn, Cancer. And then venom. What that whole description though, what I was hoping to hear and didn't, dang, fertility and birth. Some of you guys are definitely mother figure. Some of you guys are definitely gonna find out that you're pregnant or expecting, or you're conceiving right now, and you might find it out in a month or so. The venom. Okay, venom can save a life, and that's what I was hoping to read there. Just as poisonous and deadly as it is, it can also be life-saving and medicinal. Okay, so something from like you being isolated and alone, something is being created from it. So if you feel like you're in that energy of isolation or aloneness, you're gonna be something is being sparked here that you're gonna fall in love with. Pouring love into it. All right, Cancer, what's going on with Cancer? With the Page of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys may work alone, or you like to do work that you can be alone. Some of you guys might have recently chose to work on something that to help your finances. The Emperor, you could talk about a boss or the masculine of where you are. Knight of Cups. Some of you guys have an offer coming towards you. Yeah. King of Swords. This can also be the energy that you're moving into. You could be dealing with Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody could be telling you something, but you can like see right through it. What's the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, the Fool. 9 of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Something could have been like really short-lived, or there's a need for you to be able to rest a lot right now. The Emperor. 7 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Dang, the World, Justice. With the King of Swords, you have the Magician reverse. I'm telling you, somebody may be like a fucking liar around you. Somebody could also be speaking to you, like telling you you're not allowed to do something, or something is not going to be given to you, or something like that. Heavy Virgo energy with the Magician. And we have the World. That's all fixed signs, okay? Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Some kind of investment is about to end. You could be like, somebody wants to give you something that's not what you wanted. That's not what you wanted out of the deal. This could be you explaining to another person that something is like done. Justice, Temperance, the Four of Pentacles reverse. Look at that. Okay, something's like extremely divine. It's like a spiritual, the Judge and Justice. I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with the law right now, or if this is spiritual court being held here, but that's literally like angelic justice coming in. Somebody could have made you feel alone or isolated or something like that, and then you ended up birthing something new because of it. That's justice. Whoa. 9 of Cups. Yeah, 5 of Wands. There's that drama. Could have to do with work or some kind of like wish that you want. Wow, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. So you're going to choose to invest in it. Yeah, but you don't want to feel stuck. You could feel like, yep, there's the Judge. 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords with Judgment. So this is something that you're going through, okay? Either you've already gone through this like unfair, like some kind of wrong, kind of betrayal, sneaky energy, and now you're going to be benefiting from that kind of pain. Something's going to be balanced out for you, or this is what you're going through right now. You could also be dealing with the Scorpio, Aquarius, look at that. Aquarius, High Priestess, the Lovers. Yeah, you might not have seen maybe how toxic something was, hence the venom, but healing, okay? Divine healing. I'm hearing Stevie Nicks. I don't know, some of you guys like love Summertime. The High Priestess, intuitive, like intuition off the fucking charts right now, and then this is a decision, it's a wish come true, some kind of like balancing. This is like great fucking energy. There's drama around you, trying to burden you. I feel like you don't care. You're about to give it up. You're looking at your horizons, about to take a leap of faith. Cancer energy. That's gonna have it's going to set this wheel in motion. Look at all these majors during your outcome with the 10 of Pentacles. Something's coming in to like reinstate stability as well. This could also be like too little too late as well. By the time somebody is like, yeah, okay, like let's do this. I want to invest in you, or I want to offer you something. It's already over, already done. Yeah, you could be, in the coming weeks, you could be seeing like, this is not what I wanted. Careful that you're not, you know, being any kind of manipulative. Oh, we got a stray. What is it? 3 of Swords. Damn. Yeah. This could be the energy that is like setting all of this off for you. Okay, Page of Pentacles, the Fool. Justice. It's coming in with the 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Cancer, pay a lot of attention to the animals you're seeing right now. Could be birds, horses, could be dogs, I don't know, but pay attention. With the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you could kind of be bringing karma around. Like something that you're doing is like putting karma in process in other people's lives, which is in turn bringing it in for you. You could be seeing 333 a lot right now. So it definitely feels like you are going to be speaking some kind of truth or having some kind of honest conversation about, and it could be fairness with another person, could be a masculine energy. 8 of Pentacles, that's reaping from your labor or reaping the rewards. Hanged Man, 4 of Wands, and the Fool. A lot of Aries, and look at that eclipse right there. This could be bringing this in for you. Yeah, something that you've been doing is bringing in manifestations. What's this King of Swords? What's the Magician reverse? The Ace of Wands. Some of you guys may end up in a new relationship with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Gemini, Virgo. Others of you are like explaining that your investments here, it's done, and finding something new that you're passionate about. You could be stepping into very like fiery energy as the Moon and Neptune go into Aries. The King of Pentacles, the Sun, and the King of Wands. So you may have to make some kind of decision. Something could have to do with a Leo masculine. This could be your father. This could be the father of your children. This could be the energy. Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be the energy that's bringing in like wish fulfillment, some kind of balance. Somebody may be getting ready to go on some kind of vacation or trip, or you want something really bad. This energy could be helping you to achieve it. Wow, somebody might have some new kind of offer for you, but you need to be very vigilant about toxic situations right now. Okay, let's get you some advice. Yeah, it goes right back to this like high vibe energy. Could be in the recent past having to deal with some toxic or dark shit. Could be masculine figures, or maybe a wish that you once had kind of like going sour. So now comes all this growth. All these major arcanas for you. It's coming in for Cancer. You have why. With the Ace of Swords, you'll get information, but the point is not to dwell on why something happened the way it did. There's that adaptability. TikTok. So something's going to take your time. You could be stepping away from something that you've spent a lot of time on. This could also be a deadline that you need to meet if you want to achieve this thing here. You're going to have to be flexible, adaptable. Some of you guys could start doing things that you typically don't do, but you're in the middle of creating something new. Then you have soulmate, which means you're coming together or doing something that you're meant to be doing, very fulfilling for your soul. This could be you and your partner reaching some kind of level of like a lot of satisfaction, like two people. If you're in a commitment, this could be like sparks start flying. Somebody could be at a concert or be getting ready to go to a concert. There's some kind of vacation. This could also be like after all this work and the bosses and the grind and all the time that you've had to like really be producing, you get to finally start experiencing the fruits of your worldly labor, and this like reignites the love and the passion and why you work together so well with whoever you're with. For others of you that are single and maybe feeling this independent and isolated energy right now, it's like something could have recently not worked out, but it's like in divine timing. Here comes the Ace of Wands, which is a brand new passion. This can also talk about self-work and your need to be flexible if you are going to work with another person. Advice for why. Oh my gosh, I've literally been talking about this since I opened your very first message, like before I pulled any cards. You could be doing something right now that has something to do with an animal, and you're going to be seeing how this is like going to be a pivot or some kind of like, it's like a link in a chain of events that happens for you. Messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. This is crazy. I'm so happy I decided to do Cancer today. TikTok. Pay attention to the animals you see. I'm telling you, it's something with Cancer and these animals. We have painting the roses red, covering up errors. Okay, so this can also have something to do with your work. This can be somebody at your job that made a wrong decision and now they're trying to like cover up what they've done. You could be catching somebody in something that has something to do with animals. There could be an animal present when this happens. Flexible. No need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. Look at all this red, fiery red like energy that you're going to be moving into. And then your overall energy with no need to fear is uncertainty with soulmate. Choose who you will become. This could be like you could be heading into a time of maybe reinventing yourself. No place like home with soulmates. Wow, that's so sweet. And exchanging gifts. And then you have I want to be a queen. And we're all mad here with such a curious dream. I'm fun. You're something about dreams and animals. Some of y'all Cancers could be having a lot of dreams of animals. If you are having dreams of animals, or if you start seeing these things, Google what each animal represents, the symbolism behind these animals and your dreams. All right, Cancer, this was trippy in the best way possible, but I hope this gave you some clarity, some guidance, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Bye.